Hi guys, it's Blackie for Shaman's Forge Woodscraft. Okay, not long ago I did a video where I talked about taking leather treatment and taking care of my leather things. And I forgot a piece of gear. And this has been in my pack now for a couple of months. And she needs some help. And that's a pair of gloves. Now a lot of people don't think about doing this with their gloves. They see gloves as disposable. But I got these, and I have used these for years, these military surplus black leather gloves like they gave you for rappelling and stuff like that. And you can normally pick them up for $2 a pair, surplus, something like that. And they're good full leather, and they do a good job. But you do need to take care of them. And so what I do to keep mine from going bad and molding is take my leather treatment and you put it on your hand. That's the secret to it. Instead of trying to do it flat, put it on your hand and go ahead and rub it like that. Now I have also taken my dressing before and act like it was soap and just rub my hands with the gloves on. That'll do a good job. But by doing this and treating this leather, and you can see all the wrinkles in it. I want to get them good and treated. Last time I treated these was probably first of the summer. And they rode in that pack through the heat and everything else and on a lot of adventures and been fished out several times for firewood details and stuff. I like to carry leather gloves for that middle of the night firewood detail where I got to go out there and grab something. I never grab anything barehanded at night. There's always that chance it's going to be briars, or it's going to be poison ivy, poison oak, poison something, covered in fire ants, whatever. And I want at least an opportunity to be able to sling it off, if at all possible, rather than getting damaged hand. Now, that one's done. Leather will start to get that sort of white, moldy look, but if you'll go ahead and treat them, you can bring them back. Now, suppose I don't want to use this solid stuff. If I got some sort of liquid stuff, well, there are liquid sprays that you can get to go onto any kind of leather shoe or whatever and will work. And I have used natural shoe wax before, like you get for shoe polish. There's a natural, and I've treated leather with it. Snow Seal is also pretty good if you're in a cold, wet environment and you're trying to get your gloves to last the longest. But I think that a pair of gloves belongs in the kit, and mine normally rides, I use those German rucksacks. In the back of it there's this slot, and that slot is for a shooting pad. And I've got that shooting pad in the one that I camp and use it in my hammocks. But in my other packs I've simply taken a piece of one of those green U.S. Army sleeping pads and cut out a piece to slide in it. So I've got something that acts like a frame in the pack, and I can pull out to sit on cold wet ground. Well, between that pad and the internal of the pack in that pocket's where I put my gloves. That way if I need them, I just run my hand straight down and I know where they're going to be. I ain't got to dig them out. Now I coat these pretty heavy right here in the palm. I go back and put on my first one again. I do this. That's how you really work it into a pair of gloves. Now when we were working in the field years ago around timber and stuff like that, I had a pair of these gloves and that I soaked down with WD-40 because I was around machine stuff and everything else. And so I just sprayed it and wetted it down real good, and that's what I utilized to keep my gloves. Yeah, it was going to deteriorate them over time, but those gloves had a life expectancy in the field of about a month before they had holes all through them and you threw them away and got another pair. So, my advice, guys, is get a pair of leather gloves. Treat them, waterproof them, and take care of them. They'll last several years. And now, all that dirty look's gone. They're soft again. They're water repellent again, and they will probably serve me another season or two. Till next time, guys, I'm Blackie for Shaman's Forge Woodscraft, wishing you safe journeys Have a great day, guys.